Now it's time to get down to the nitty-gritty. You want some dessert?
Oh, yeah, I'm here for some sweetness.
Well, we're going to make some truffles.
Oh, wow.
But
We're
not
going
any type
all
of
the
truffles.
way.
Yeah, you're
Truffles
here.
ain't easy.
Well, I got you.
Okay, is this what the famous locust beans that you've been talking about?
Smell it. It smells like shit.
I don't know if I should smell it.
Yeah,
They look a
don't
little
smell it.
scary.
Yeah, it stinks.
Actually, it's
Doesn't
like,
it smell
yeah,
shit?
oh yeah, it
Like
tastes
shitty smell. It tastes good at the end. Don't be scared. A little bit of cream. I would say about a cup, maybe a little more. That's good. And we just want to stir these things together. Just going to infuse it with some flavor, with some funk, make that chocolate nice and delicious. And then what I'm going to do is just go back here and melt some chocolate.
Gotcha.
Let's talk some hoops.
Okay.
Stanford.
Yes.
What was it? What was your recruiting process like?
Oh,
Let me,
yes.
here,
I
yeah.
had the most nerdy recruiting process to Stanford University. And mind you,
Oh, yeah, it's Stanford.
but like my sister was already there, so they knew it was like, okay, she probably really wants to play with her sister because
Yeah.
I've always played with her. But you know how like normally when you talk about top recruits in the men's game, it's like Kentucky, Duke, and then you go to like, what do they call it? Like Big Blue Madness or Big Blue Night or whatever.
Oh,
that
yeah,
is.
yeah, Midnight Madness.
Midnight Madness,
Yeah,
thank you. And like Drake's there performing.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not Stanford.
Hell no.
So I went, and it actually worked because I'm a nerd, like you're a nerd. And so I
Absolutely.
met Secretary of State, former, but Dr. Condoleezza Rice.
Oh, wow.
On my official visit to Stanford when I was in high school.
gonna
I
chop
met
this.
Chief Justice John Roberts. But yeah, so like a lot of times all these academic visitors that are elite, you know, in the
Yeah.
world come. And then also, I was at the peak of Stanford athletics.
Yeah.
I was just very grateful to be a part of it and a part of also 3 Final Fours. Always a bridesmaid when it came to championships, not the bride.
You love Final Fours.
I love Final Fours, but
Yeah.
I would love a national championship even more. Even more.
I hear that. While that's coming up to a simmer, I'm gonna get my chocolate from the microwave. We had some caramel, we had some chocolate, and we're just gonna mix these together until it's nice and smooth. Once that starts to bubble and it's hot, I'm gonna strain it right into my chocolate. There we go. A little more than half to start. Let's get it mixed together. Essentially, what we're doing is making a ganache for our truffles. A ganache is just 2-part chocolate/solid. So for us, we got caramel and chocolate. As you see it start to come together, I'll add the rest of my cream. Same thing, we just mix it all together. Was your sister your motivator in playing basketball, or did you just grow up in a basketball family?
The last thing we knew to do was to play basketball. So again,
Okay,
first
got it.
generation Nigerian American, and we all were like straight A's at home. That's part of the culture. You have to get good grades, doctor, lawyer, engineer, all that type of stuff.
Let's taste it.
And was it good? Oh,
You want to taste it too? Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna get a little
do that.
spritz.
You like that?
Oh
don't you?
my
Yeah,
God,
good.
that was the beans.
Yeah, right?
Wow, transformation. Speaking
That
of glow up.
funky stuff.
So basically, growing up, 4 girls in one house. Think about it. Like, we're all doing great academically, but then we have energy.
Yeah.
And so my mom and my dad were like, we gotta put them into something to tire them out, you know, at the end of the day. And so there was a gymnastics gym right in our neighborhood. We did gymnastics, and then one of my mom's coworkers came to one of our practices and was like, why do you have your girls in gymnastics? Like, your girls are tall. And I'll never forget, you know the uneven bars in gymnastics?
Yeah.
I would never be great at that. And I was like, and then I started thinking back, my legs were so long that my butt would hit the floor and I would never have traction to go over. And so my parents were like, okay, we're gonna take this tip and put them into basketball. So I played with her. So she taught me the game, and then a year later, I started playing because I was better.
Yeah. Oh, got it. Hold on. Hold that thought.
Okay,
Chocolate is melted. We're
Okay.
gonna pop this in the freezer.
okay.
And shout out to Cheat TV Magic. Shout out to this TV magic right here.
Whoa,
because
instantly.
it's like half the size
Whoa.
of what I put in there, but it's still the same thing.
Still the same thing.
Exactly.
Okay, lovely. So to end that story, so my sister taught me the game, and then we taught, and then taught the rest of us, and we started playing together in AAU, in high school, in college, and the rest was history. It really transformed our lives. And so I always tell people we fell into basketball, and then we fell in love with it. Okay, it's gonna take some real muscles.
Squeeze it like that.
Oh, so like now we're gonna see like how much stronger you are.
No.
Ooh, you
There
got
you
like
go.
some real strong ladies, real strong hands over here.
So you say you got a lot going on. So you gave up that role, and now you everywhere. host, making a comeback to the WNBA.
Yeah.
What is that process like? Like, what is it like to,
Yeah.
you took some time off and now you're ready to come back. One, what drives you to come back to the WNBA when you're seeing so much success in all of these other different fields?
Yeah, I've always told people it's crazy because a lot of the things that people see me benefiting from right now, like being on television and being an NBA analyst on air for ESPN, a lot of those things came through basketball, through adversity. So I have had 2 major injuries. You know what injuries are like.
Absolutely.
I've had 2 major injuries. I had right knee microfracture surgery, left Achilles surgery. And so I've had seasons where I've been an all-star and then have major surgery and out for a year and a half. Then another all-star year and then out for major surgeries.
Those are tough to come back from.
Really tough to come back from. And I think as I've gotten older, science has changed to really help give me an opportunity to really redeem myself in a way. But it's not easy because, like, on one hand, like, the game is what I love and I want to compete, and my goal is to win a championship with my sister. So I've been blessed with an opportunity to, you know, work on air as well based on my hard work while I was down and out, you know, recovering and having a little bit of time. And so it's like, okay, it's hard to be great at both, but I know I'm impactful at both. How's that?
That's a good job.
Thank you.
That's good for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, you drop it in, twist it around.
Okay.
Take this.
Okay, shall I try this one?
There you go.
Drop it in.
Just like that. All right.
And, yeah.
We'll put these back in the freezer. Shout out to TV Magic.
Who are you trying to be, Usher? Watch this.
Watch this, watch this.
Spin and bam.
Truffles.
Amazing! Wow, I can't believe it happened so
just
fast.
spin around and here we go.
Are you gonna draw lines on them?
Well, you're gonna draw it.
Okay, yeah, I thought so. I was like, do you know how to do it?
I don't even know what a basketball looks like off top.
So I can do it here. It's not the prettiest. I don't know if I want to put the one down the middle. Love it.
The beautiful thing about this is that if you're hosting a potluck for the game, these are beautiful to put out.
Oh, yeah.
You could even design them any way you like, as Shanae is doing right here with the long hair.
Becky with the good hair. Okay, cheers.
That's hella chocolate, but good. That's a lot of chocolate, though.
This is the most chocolate I've ever had.
Yeah.
If I were a
tasty,
truffle,
that would be you.
that would be me.
A big ball of chocolate.